Wednesdays, the bold and the beautiful may begin with frustration, but it could end with a dangerous new idea. Hope is tired. Katie is hungry for momentum. Bill sees money on the table. And Liam may find himself standing beside Hope at a moment that feels more personal than business. So let's break down why one dinner at the Spencer mansion could become the beginning of a major Logan fashion war. First, Electra Forrester is stepping into a complicated new chapter. With Ivy Forrester away, Electra will have to take on more responsibility with the jewelry line. This is a huge opportunity for her, but it also comes with pressure. She is not simply filling a temporary gap. She is being asked to prove that she can stand on her own, make decisions, and protect the creative direction of a line that already carries the Forrester name. But business may not be the only thing pulling at Electra. R.J. Forrester is still hoping she will choose him. He wants Electra to stay close to him instead of rebuilding a future with Will Spencer. And that hope could make everything more complicated. R.J. may believe he is the safer choice. He is a Forrester. He is connected to the same world Electra is trying to succeed in. He may think their bond gives him an advantage. But Electra's heart may not be that simple. Will represents something different. He represents a future that may feel less controlled by Forrester expectations. And if Electra is already trying to find her own voice professionally, she may also begin asking herself who truly respects her emotionally. That is what makes this storyline important. Electra is not just choosing between two young men. She is choosing between comfort and risk, between family pressure and personal desire, between the life others expect from her and the one she may want for herself. And as Electra faces that choice, another woman is about to face a much bigger one. While Electra is dealing with her own uncertainty, Hope reaches out to Liam. She calls him to congratulate him on his big day, but she also wants to celebrate Katie's success. That detail matters. Hope is not just making a polite call. She is showing support at a time when Katie may not be getting enough of it from the people who should be cheering the loudest. At the same time, Bill is leaving the office with the women and preparing to celebrate. He is excited, he is proud, and most of all, he is eager to celebrate with the woman he clearly sees as his one and only wife, Katie. This is Bill at his most confident. He knows the launch is working. He knows the money is coming in. And he knows Katie has every reason to feel happy. As the women rush off to find Katie, Bill cannot resist pointing out the success. In his mind, they are making serious money, and Katie should be glowing because of it. But for Bill, this is not only about profit. It is about proving a point. Katie was underestimated. Katie was dismissed. Katie was not fully supported by people who should have stood beside her. Now she has a win, and Bill wants everyone to recognize it. Liam notices something strange. He is surprised the press is not chasing Bill. After all, Bill Spencer is usually the kind of man who attracts cameras, headlines, and attention wherever he goes. But Bill makes one thing clear. This moment is not about him. It is all about Katie. That answer reveals more than Bill may realize. He wants Katie to shine. He wants her to own this victory. And he knows she was deeply hurt when those Forrester losers, as Bill sees them, failed to support her. To Bill, their silence was not neutral. It was an insult. Then Bill points Liam toward an even bigger idea. He reminds his son that hope is also on the outside of Forrester. That statement changes the emotional direction of the conversation. Because suddenly, Katie is not the only woman being overlooked. Hope is too. Liam understands what Bill is saying. Hope may be a Logan by blood, but through Liam, through Beth, and through years of history, she is also connected to the Spencer family. She is not standing completely alone. She has a place in their world too. Bill then thanks Liam for helping Katie's company succeed. That moment gives Liam a reason to feel invested in Katie's victory. It is not just Bill's project. It is not just Katie's dream. Liam has played a part in helping this new fashion chapter take shape. But both Bill and Liam seem frustrated by one painful detail. Aside from Hope, nobody in the Logan family seems truly happy for Katie. That is a major emotional wound. Katie's success should be a family celebration. Instead, it feels like something she has to defend. The people closest to her may be too wrapped up in Forrester loyalty, personal jealousy, or old emotional patterns to give Katie the support she deserves. Liam begins to see the bigger picture. He even thinks Bill and Katie could become the next superstar couple in fashion. And honestly, he may not be wrong. Katie has the grace, intelligence, and emotional credibility. Bill has the money, confidence, and power to push the company into the spotlight. Together, they could become a serious force. Bill, meanwhile, says he wants to stay behind the scenes and support his wife. In his mind, that makes him different from the clowns in Katie's family. Of course, Bill's version of staying behind the scenes may still be louder than anyone else's version of taking center stage. But the point is clear. Bill is all in on Katie. And if he believes Katie needs another major win, he will start looking for the next opportunity fast. After a terrible day at Forrester, Hope heads toward the Spencer mansion for a family celebration with Liam's side. But Hope does not arrive emotionally empty. She arrives carrying everything that happened that day. Steffi's decision is still sitting heavily on her. Hope is angry, but more than that, she is tired. Tired of fighting for space. Tired of being treated as if her line can be pushed aside whenever Forrester leadership decides something else matters more. Tired of wondering whether her future at the company will always depend on someone else's approval. She also thinks about Brooke's earlier conversation regarding Katie's victory. That creates a complicated emotional contrast. Katie is winning outside Forrester. Hope is struggling inside Forrester. And that difference may be impossible for Hope to ignore. On the way back to the mansion, Hope opens up to Liam about the awful things that happened during the day. This may be one of those quiet scenes that says more than an explosive argument ever could. Hope tells Liam she is tired of what is happening at Forrester. That line could become the emotional center of the episode. Because when someone like Hope says she is tired, it does not mean she is only frustrated for a moment. It means she has been carrying the same pain for too long. It means the pressure has become personal. It means the place she once fought to belong may now feel like the place that keeps breaking her down. And Liam listens. He may not have all the answers, but his support could make Hope feel seen at a time when Forrester has made her feel dismissed. When Hope and Liam arrive, Bill and Katie welcome them warmly. The dinner is already prepared. The mood is happy. Bill continues praising Katie, and naturally, he also praises himself a little along the way. That is classic Bill. Even when he is celebrating someone else, he cannot completely resist reminding everyone that his instincts were right. At first, the warmth may help Hope's dark mood fade. After everything she has dealt with at Forrester, being around people who are celebrating success instead of blocking it may feel refreshing. Katie's victory creates a different kind of energy. It is not cold. It is not political. It is not filled with Steffi's judgment. But then the conversation turns. During dinner with Liam, Bill, and Katie, Hope hears Katie's concerns about Logan's second line. Or more accurately, the fact that Logan does not have one. That problem is serious. Katie's first success is powerful, but one successful collection is not enough to build a lasting fashion house. After Eric's collection makes waves, Logan needs to keep the momentum alive. They need the next trend, the next emotional hook, the next product line that can prove this company is not just a one-time success. And suddenly, Hope's expression may change. Because Hope understands what it means to build a line with identity. Hope for the future was never just about clothes. It was about message, purpose, image, and emotional connection. If Logan needs a second line, Hope may be exactly what Katie is missing. Bill is a businessman before anything else. So once he sees the pieces lining up, he may not be able to ignore them. Hope is unhappy at Forrester. Katie needs a second line. Logan has momentum, and Bill wants the money to keep flowing. To Bill, this could look like the perfect opportunity. Why let Forrester waste Hope's talent when Logan could use it? Why let Steffi keep controlling Hope's future when Katie could give her a new platform? Why let a proven name sit in frustration when it could become the next major profit engine? Katie may begin forming a bold plan. She could bring Hope to Logan and pair her with Dickie Sharp as the lead designer. That would give Logan both emotional identity and creative energy. Hope would bring the brand recognition. Dickie would bring the fresh design voice. Katie would provide the leadership. Bill would provide the backing. That combination could be dangerous. Not just successful, dangerous, because if Hope joins Logan, this stops being a simple career decision. It becomes a direct challenge to Forrester Creations. Steffi would almost certainly see it as a betrayal. Brooke might feel torn. Ridge could see it as an attack on the Forrester legacy. And Hope may have to decide whether freedom is worth the fallout. But after the day she has had, Hope may finally be ready to ask herself a question she has avoided for too long. Why keep fighting for a place that keeps making her feel unwanted? Liam may also share his thoughts, but his focus will likely be different from Bill's. Bill sees strategy. Katie sees expansion. Hope sees possibility. But Liam sees hope. For him, her happiness matters more than the business angle. He may not want her pushed into a decision because everyone else sees an opportunity. He may support her leaving Forrester, but only if that is truly what she wants. That makes Liam's role emotionally important. He could become the steady voice in the middle of Bill's excitement and Katie's ambition. He knows Hope has been hurt. He knows she is vulnerable. And he may understand that a move this big could change everything. Still, if Liam tells Hope she deserves to be valued, that may hit her deeply. Because after everything at Forrester, those words may be exactly what she needs to hear. And that is why this dinner could become the beginning of something much larger than anyone expected. It starts with celebration. It becomes a conversation. Then it turns into a possibility. And once Hope sees that possibility, Forrester may not be able to hold on to her much longer. So Wednesday's episode may give us more than one storyline to watch. Electra must listen to her heart while handling new pressure with the jewelry line. RJ still wants a future with her, but may not be easy to forget. Meanwhile, Katie's success gives Bill a reason to celebrate, Liam a reason to reflect, and Hope a reason to question everything happening at Forrester. The biggest question now is simple. If Katie offers Hope a new future at Logan Fashion, will Hope finally walk away from Steffi's control? And if she does, will this become the move that turns Logan Fashion from a rising brand into Forrester's most dangerous rival? Tell me what you think in the comments. Should Hope stay and fight for her place at Forrester, or should she join Katie and build something new at Logan? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more bold and the beautiful spoilers, updates, and drama breakdowns.